for my next trick, or better to say for my next move, I will need a card selected. In this case, just use the 8 of hearts, which gets lost inside the middle of the pack. By just snapping my fingers, it jumps to the top. So this is a move called the bluff control. I name it the bluff control, but I don't know what's the original name of it. So if you know it, please tell it me in the description box below. Now I use this move a lot in my videos, and you asked me if I can do the explanation for it. So here you go. Here is the explanation for the bluff control. So before I get started with the explanation, I just want to mention that I have a new channel design, since YouTube has a new layout called the one channel layout. I think you know that already, and because of that I had to make a new channel design, but I'm not that good at it, so I just wrote a message to a good friend of mine. His name is Miguel da Silva on YouTube. I'm going to put his name in the description box below. He designed it for me, so thank you, Miguel, for designing my channel design. So a big shout out for him. But now let's get started with the explanation for it. So to be able to perform this move, you will need a normal pack of playing cards, and you will need, of course, a selected card. Now in this case I will use the 5 of hearts, and since this is the explanation, I'm just going to leave it facing up so you can follow me easier. Now the basic moves look like that, so that's the exposed view. You have the card on top, but you just take the bottom card of the pack, okay? And since this is a very quick move, it looks like you are taking the top card, but it maintains on top. So now I'm just going to give you a detailed explanation for it. Now, once you have a card selected, you place it facing down on top of the pack. Okay, one more time, I'll leave it facing up. And then you just cut about the half of the pack and hold it in this grip, so your thumb is underneath and your middle finger is on top. Okay, and don't forget to place your index finger on top, so it just presses on top of the top card. I'm going to tell you why you're doing this in a moment. And the bottom pack is just in your other hand in a mechanics grip. Now to perform the move, you just come with the top pack on top of the bottom pack. Okay, so they touch each other, and you place your thumb on top of the card and your middle finger here underneath the bottom card of this top pack. Okay, so that's the position. Now you basically just peel the bottom card of the top pack with your middle finger. Okay, and your thumb just slides, and because your index finger is on top, the thumb can't peel the top card. Okay, so you're just taking the middle card from the pack and lose it inside the pack. Okay, it's a very simple card control. The explanation sounds a little bit complicated, I know, so I'm just going to tell it to you one more time. So you break the pack into 2 halves. Okay, the bottom half is in the mechanics grip, and the other one looks like that. Your thumb underneath, middle finger on top, and your index finger rests on top and presses on top of the card. Now the 2 packs touch each other, your middle finger gets underneath the card and your thumb on top. Now since your thumb can't peel the top card because your index finger presses on it, you just use your middle finger to peel this card, okay? And from the top, it looks like that. So the selection maintains on top, and you just have a random card in the middle of the pack. And since this move happens very quick, the spectator can't see it. And I prefer to lift the deck a little bit, and then as I come back to the original position, I do the move. That's kind of a misdirection for the spectator, and it happens very quick, and because of this motion, the spectator can't see that this is actually a random card. So one more time very quick. You have your 2 halves, your middle finger goes on underneath the pack, and your thumb on top. Since it can't peel the top card, you just use your middle finger to peel the bottom card, and that's it. And of course, don't forget my tip. It's kind of a very good tip, because when you lift up your hand and as you come back to the original position, you do the move and the spectator won't see it. So that's basically the explanation. I'm just going to show you a full speed performance of it. So you have a card selected, the 3 of hearts, you perform the move, lift it up, lose it inside the pack, and the 3 of hearts is still on top. So that was basically the explanation for it. It's a very simple card control, just practice it. and you will get it. The explanation sounds complicated, I know it. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time.